So if there is an attack on such a server, so yeah, there is a vulnerability called Blue Key with this CVE, and criticality is 9.8, very high. And then what is the impact? Service shutdown. Okay, so the patient won't be able to be, utilize that service. So the data won't be updated, and the data, the dashboards and all will not be available. So now you can quantify it also. So this is the same one that I have shown you now. On the platform server, this is the vulnerability, okay, which is very high. Yeah, which is very high. So that was the Blue Keep CV. Yeah, there are some regulations and recommendations brought in. Like ISO has got certain recommendations. Then ENISA has got some. There's a lot of information available in these websites. NIST has got some documents, but yeah, still a lot of refinement has to be done in this domain. Then India point of view, we have Personal Data Protection Bill introduced into the Parliament. And then GDPR is something which people are talking about. You have GDPR guidelines related to privacy of data related to individuals. How the software vendors or software manufacturers have to handle the user data. So that is all defined there. So that means we, the people who share data with the hospitals or any software vendor for that matter, what are the privileges we have? What is the ownership that we have on that data? That data it's not just the property of them, it is also ours. And so that kind of a guideline and policies, they're being built into that direction. So there is one document called Code of Practice for Securing Consumer Internet of Things. And this is a document which is very interesting to read. I just put the contents page. Okay. So how to communicate, know universal default passwords, implement a means to manage reports of vulnerabilities, keep software updated, securely store sensitive security parameters, communicate securely, minimize exposed attack surfaces, ensure software integrity, ensure that personal data is secure, make systems resilient to outages, examine system telemetry data. This is specific to consumer IoT. Okay. And there is a lot of opportunity for us, the academicians and the researchers, to look into this space, consumer electronics. So the best approach is to employ defense in depth at the design stage itself. It's not like after building and manufacturing, you'll add the security capability. But it should be like while designing itself, designing the whole system, you have to consider the security. So these are this article which you can find at the last. I have given the link out here. So 5 new vulnerabilities disclosed in patient monitoring system. So I think it is Philips related devices. There's a lot of stuff available on the internet related to published papers on how to model, how to build a threat model or how to secure the devices. There are good papers on this. You can just go through. So raising awareness across the industry, wherever medical devices are being used, you need to make them aware that security is very important. And there is again something like coordinated vulnerability disclosure for diagnosis and remediation getting popular. Okay, so you can search Google by this word, coordinate CVD, coordinated vulnerability disclosure. It's not about a single vendor or a single device. It's about the whole healthcare system. So again, if there are malware attacks on these systems, then how to come out of them? The first one is store the backup data, patient data offline always. Okay, and means even if the system is attacked, still you have the data with you. And then the PKI, use of public keys, private keys, have to be effectively used. Yeah, I think we can take some questions. So, yeah, I think we'll close here. We'll have some 5 to 10 minutes of questions. And IoT, medical related IoT devices, we just started working on. So as of now, I don't have any publications to show you, but yeah, in the coming future, I will definitely show you. So we are still studying. I thought it will be useful to other researchers too, who are yet to begin their research work. So I thought of sharing my ideas.